Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, we are going to start collecting Bot War, and today we're going to take a look at the Hammer of the One box set, which is a Beastlords faction starter box. Now, in this particular box set, we're going to get a nice variety of different Beastlord miniatures, and we're going to go through each of these and talk a little bit about them and what they do on the tabletop before taking a look at a couple of other units we recommend to go have a look at for expanding and giving you some different options to play with your Beastlords. We'll then finally finish off the video with a little sample army of 80 points, the standard size game for Bot War, to hopefully give you some inspiration for starting your own Beastlords force in Bot War. And so, to begin with, first of all, we do get 7 different miniatures in this box set. The first of these is Tyrannus. Now, Tyrannus is the one with the giant scimitar you can see on the right there with the two-headed gun in the orange. Now, Tyrannus has a strategy rating 6. Beastlords generally do have that middling to high sort of strategy rating on a lot of their model. He has Armored Might, which is a very common super ability for them. This effectively allows them to go crazy for a turn. They get a bunch of extra bonuses and some negatives toward them, but generally this just pumps them up to really be tough to take down and really be tough when they're dealing damage as well. Combat Scimitar will allow him to, in combat, reroll 2 attack dice, and then Pure of Purpose stops the model being mind controlled, and Superior Being means that our super ability only costs a single energy to use, which is really fun. Stegorus is next. This is the model you can see in the blue there. Stegorus has strategy rating 1, so really low, which is super fun, especially when you consider combining this with the strategist ability, which will allow you to manipulate the strategy rating of other friendly models nearby. Combat Shield in there for some good defensive role. This allows you to swap out a base defense dice to have a crit dice instead. Pure of Purpose and Superior Being on it once again. Now, 3s across the board for range, combat, and shield is also really nice. We then have Tricerus, which is the model with the sword. Tricerus is the one at the back left there. Has a strategy rating of 5. You've got combat shield as well as Pure Purpose Superior Being on it, but you've got ram attack this time as your special ability. Now, you've also got the combat scimitar on it for those rerolls in combat, and flamethrower. This stops obscure working against you when shooting. Next is Dactylus, which is the flying bot you can see at the back right. Air support is this model's ability, and I really think Dactylus gives some much needed maneuverability. Strategy rating 1 as well is really fun. Not only is this probably the fastest model you're going to have access to in Beastlords, but it is going to be really nice and fast. You've got ground-to-air missile, which means you are always going to count at short range when shooting against any dedicated flyers. Pure of Purpose and Superior Being in there as well. Now, Arknor as well, strategy rating 3, getting into that middling sort of range where we're sort of used to. Now, you've got Armored Might on this model. Combat Mace is a little bit of a different ability than we've got, but you've also got Combat Shield, Pure Purpose, and Superior Being. What Combat Mace will do is close combat attacks from a model with a special rule will cause the target to roll 1 less shield dice, so your attacks go through, your opponent gets less shielding out against them. Is really cool. You've then got a strategy rating 6, which is Parasolar. This model has the Pugilist rule, so reroll some attack die, Pure Purpose and Superior Being along with Ram Attack as its special ability. And lastly, we have Brontus, who has the Earthquake ability, which is really fun. It can forego giving up its shooting attack, which will then allow it to deal a point of damage to every model within 6 inches of it, friend or foe. And also you've got Pure Purpose Superior Being there. You've got 4 shields on this model as well, with that Armored Might making it really hard to take down. Hey, as well, while we're at it, just a reminder that we do have an affiliate code for Bot War. If you want to go grab yourself a little discount, there is a discount code linked down in the video's description for you to use to get yourself some discount off the Bot Wars miniatures. Anything that is not already discount is available to be used with our discount code. Go check out the game, go grab yourself some Bot Wars, get a discount and help support the channel, not only to keep producing content for Bot Wars, but indeed other miniature games as well. And so, where to look at next? Now, the Beastlords don't have too many other models, but I want to talk about these other two pictures first. First of all, is the faction guide. There are a ton of these faction guides available, which are really nice, deep, in-depth guides you can pick up to really learn that little bit extra about your particular faction that you're choosing for Bot War. And also, the cards as well make playing the game so much easier. Now, the first model we have is Rhinoceros. Rhinoceros has combat mace, so it stops your opponent getting one of their defense dice. He's also the cheapest model you're going to have available for you in this particular faction. I think the 11 points you're paying for this model, with strategy running 5, movement 7, range attack 3, combat 2, and shield 3 with 7 wounds, is a steal points wise. Ram attack as your super ability as well. The other one is a model that you can use as two different. You can have either Spine Rock or Spine-Wrist. Both of these are 14 points, and they're exactly the same. They've got Armored Might as their super ability, Combat Axe, and Iron Skin. Combat Axe is, once again, just a little bit different for the combat. Model with its rule causes damage in close combat, then +1 damage is added to the total. Shielding is as normal, though. You've also got the Superior Being rule, and you've got the Sellsword ability as well on this model, except for Valiants and Trashers. What Sellsword will essentially allow this model to do is can be taken in any faction with the exceptions listed on the stat card, which obviously is Valiants and Trashers, and this goes for both Spine Rock and Spine-Wrist. And so here we have our sample army. Now, for me, I think Stegoras is always going to be an auto-include. If you're looking at those bigger sort of hitters, I think the fact you get Strategist on Stegoras just makes him that auto-include. Yes, some of the others are maybe a little bit more punchy and get some combat rerolls, but I think Stegoras, you know, that Strategist ability, when you do have so many high or medium ones and able to get down to near your lower ones, is really, really cool. Now, Dactylus is super important as well. Like I said, you've not got a lot of speed in the Force, so someone like Dactylus who has that ability to fly around the table once per game and generally that little bit faster movement, I think is super important. Parasolar is a decent enough fighter for a second, and then we've got a couple of cheaper, just to make sure we are getting, you know, more than 4 models. We've gone with Rhinoceros and Spine Rock. You can literally go Spine Rock or Spine-Wrist. It doesn't matter at all. This is 79 out of 80 points spent, and we've got 52 damage on the table, which is pretty decent for the points value. 5 models is low, but 15 energy means every model here has the potential for 3 energy on it, meaning we can really do some nice power-up combos if we need to with a bunch of these models. But if you've been playing with the Beastlords in Bot War, let us know how you've been going, what your favourite combos are, who your favourite model in that starter set is, and whether or not you've had any luck with additions like Rhinoceros and Spine Rock and Spine-Wrist as well to your force. And so that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fantastic little community here, we have a Discord server which is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. If you would like to, you can do so either by YouTube members or Patreon, or by grabbing yourself some merch at Teespring or at our Ko-fi store. All of them are linked down in the video's description. As a special thank you to our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons: Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lowe, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, The Rising Ape, Q Dynamic, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Benjamin Swallers, Redman, Iron Grinch, Nicholas Colomos, Colorblind Magic, Grimscold, and Andy C. And to our YouTube members: Green Rich Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Baroque Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, John Castle, Davis Weird, James Tillman, Gargamel196, and Disco. Lastly, a special thanks, first of all, to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing art for the channel, everyone who helps come and provide the games for everyone to watch on the channel as well, and indeed all our fantastic mods and members of the community who keep our Discord and comment section a fantastic place for all to be. Thank you all once again, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.